Beautiful Facebook fam bam. How are you this gorgeous Monday evening? I hope you've all had a beautiful start to your week, filled with gratitude. How good is it to be alive? Hi, Emma. It's a good day. How are you, gorgeous? Make sure you jump on and say hello. Make sure you say hello or give me some love hearts when you jump on so I know who's there. Just going to quickly share this because it's a juicy one. Yeah, how is your Monday? What are you grateful for today? I had a beautiful day with my kiddlywinks. One of them's 6, so he's been a little bit sad and really cuddly, which is delicious for me. So I'm grateful for the cuddles. It was beautiful. Alright, so I'm just going to share myself. It's quite strange. It's like Inception when I do this because I am on the computer. Taking its time. So just sit with the question for tonight. Is it? Do you know what you actually want? And are you asking for it? Hi Marie, how are you? Hi Jamie. Make sure you say hello when you jump on and tell me what you are grateful for. Today, this beautiful Monday, this gift of life. And then we'll get stuck in. Oh, my computer plays along. Where is it? Oop. Okay. Oops, sorry. Cool. Sweet. So let's do it. Do you actually know what it is that you want? And are you asking for it? Especially when it comes to your relationship and meeting a man. So often I think people have this idea that they want a relationship, they want to be with someone, but they don't actually have any real idea of what it is that they are wanting. So I was like this for quite some time. You know, I wanted to be with someone. I wanted to be in a relationship. But I hadn't actually ever sat down and really thought about what I wanted that relationship to look like. So I was putting it out there. I was like, yeah, I want to meet a guy. I want to get in a relationship. You know, where is he? Where's my one? And of course, you know, because I was so unclear within myself, along with all the other stuff that was going on, but this was a big part of it. And this is, you know, there's all these little bits and pieces that you have to piece together to create what it is that you want in your life. But this was a part of it where the universe was sending me these men and I was trying them on, basically, for size to see if they kind of fit. But at the same time, I didn't actually know who this man was that I wanted, or what kind of relationship that I wanted. And of course, if you're not clear about something, if you're not, you know, this is what I want, and this can carry you through into all areas of your life, you know, if you're not clear and ask on what it is that you really want, then how can you be provided that? Make sure you say hi when you jump on. Hi, Jamie. Hi, GN Riley. I don't actually know your name. Can you actually tell me your name, gorgeous? I would love to know. Yeah, so this was a big turning point for me. And when I actually finally sat down and connected with that and getting really clear. I remember I sat down and I wrote out a list of what my ideal mate, his characteristics, his personality traits, the things that I really wanted to attract in a partner and what was important to me, my values, and getting really crystal clear on that. And then from that space, I was able to actually start asking for that. Because what would happen previously was like, yep, I want to meet a man, I want to meet a man. And these guys would show up. And because I hadn't done this and I didn't have any clarity on who the kind of man that I wanted to be with, I would go on a couple of dates, we'd have a few chats, he seemed okay. And I was like, oh yeah, cool, I'll just play around with this and see what happens. Whereas when I actually decided, right, this is what I want in a man, this is the kind of person that I want to hang out in life with and cruise, through this on this journey with, when I would go on dates and he would not match that criteria or wouldn't align with any of my values, then I could easily just go, cool, thank you, great to meet you, and move on. Whereas before it was like, oh, well, maybe you're a fit. Well, let's just try it out and see what happens. And 9 times out of 10, it didn't last very long. And it's like with anything, if you are confused or unsure about what it is that you want, then how is the universe able to provide that for you? And I'll use an example. Say you want to sell your car, right? And you initially, the first thing that comes to your mind is that you want $7,000 for it. And you're like, yep, 7,000 sounds good. And then you post it up on a page and you get a few likes, but no one's willing to pay or a bit of interest, but no one's willing to pay the $7,000. And you go, oh, okay, well, maybe I only want 4 for it. Oh, no, maybe I want 5 for it. Oh, no, maybe I do want 7. No, I do want 7. Oh, no, maybe I only want 4. Oh, I could just take 4. And what that does is that just confuses the F out of everyone, and it's like, well, what do you want? What does she want? She doesn't even know. She can't clearly ask for it. So how is it able to be provided to for you? Does that make sense? Give me some love hearts, guys, and let me know what's going on. If this is resonating for you, if it's making sense. If you have any questions, please pop them in. And it's like that with love. If you're like, yeah, I want a guy, but he could have this, but he might have this, and he might not have this, and he might be okay to have this, etc., then you're just kind of umming and ahhing. You're confusing everything, and the universe cannot provide for you. So the clearer you are on something, the clearer that you set your standards and stick to them and go, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to get, then the universe has to provide it for you. If you believe that that's coming to you, if you really hold on to that, hi Kelly, how are you going? And trust that that is coming to you, then the only thing that can happen is the manifestation of that. And mine and Gary's relationship is a prime example about that. I got out a piece of paper, I wrote down my list of what I wanted to attract in a man, the kind of relationship I wanted to be in. And I think he ticked everything bar 1 or 2 that were not that important. Like they were the kind of like, oh yeah, that's cool if he has that, but if he doesn't, that's okay too, kind of thing. So getting really clear on that and then asking for that was a game changer, massive. And I didn't buckle. And that's the thing, you're allowed to set that standard. You're allowed to set your standards and go, this is what I want, and know that you will get it. Because why shouldn't you? But you've got to be clear on what it is you want. You've got to ask clearly for what it is you want, and do not sway from it. Don't confuse the universe. Don't confuse yourself. Don't confuse your man. Figure out what it is that you want. Be crystal clear on it. Ask for it. Write it down, and it will come to you. You will receive it. It's just the way it is. It's the law of the world, the law of attraction. It just happens that way. I think that's it. So I just wanted to share that little tidbit with you. going into the week. And yeah, if it's not something that you have done, if you're currently looking for a partner, or even if you're wanting to, you're finding that your relationship's a little bit stagnant, or you're not feeling quite comfortable, happy in your relationship, you can do this as well, 100%. Sit down and write a list of how you want your relationship to look. What are your deal breakers? What are where are your boundaries? And get really clear on that and create that for yourself. And don't be afraid to walk away from anything that does not align with what it is that you want. Because if you do walk away, then you allow and create space for the right person to come into your life. But if you keep clinging on to these maybes, he's okay, or maybe it's okay, or maybe it'll work, or maybe it won't, if you keep holding on to that and keep running with that, then you're just blocking yourself from receiving what it is that you really want. So yes, write a list, get really clear, and you can do this for any area of your life, your career, partnership, wherever, money, maybe you're wanting to make a certain amount of money this year. Whatever it is, get really, really clear and ask for it. It's good. I hope you have a beautiful evening. Thank you for being here, everyone. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Oodles of love.